There we
All
go.
right, here we are. Welcome everyone to the University of New Haven Rocket League varsity team. My name is Lucas McCartney, otherwise known as Louis Loss, and with me we have Elmer on commentary or on color. So hopping right into our game, we have the University of New Haven versus Anderson University in our match today. Elmer, did you say that today was part of the playoffs, or was today just a normal match?
I believe today is playoff. I am not 100% sure, but
Okay.
the season should be over, so this should be playoff.
All right. Well, hopping into it, we have Oryx going with a shot, and that is going to be our first goal of the game, just about 30 seconds into the match.
Honestly,
Uh,
beautiful. The new University of New Haven went off very aggressive in the beginning, almost scoring in the first 5 seconds with an aerial
mm-hmm.
cause they're scrambling.
All right. And today for the New Haven team, we have Oryx, Winsy, and Pumpkin. And following Oryx now, ball is set up right in front of the net, but gets cleared out of the way by Anderson. Up off the wall with Eric, Oryx for an aerial shot, gets a flip reset, but Anderson is there to stop it and keep it off the goal. Phantom Zone going for a clear here. Oryx following the ball up the wall and pushing it back, but Phantom Zone gets a touch off of it. Winsy clearing it up straight, off the back wall. Ooh, and dangerous shot there, but Oryx does manage to keep it away from the net. All right. We have Winsy coming up, clearing the ball into the corner. Renzo taking a touch off the corner, but a good redirect from Oryx puts it in, and not quite in the net, but puts it in the Anderson goal line. Up in the air, Renzo gets to it first. Pumpkin Lad gets a touch. A demo from Oryx. That's the second demo we've seen, but gets revenge demoed right there. What was that, Cassidy? Apologies for that. Uh, okay.
I
Apologies for that. Our producer was giving us some notes.
yeah,
Uh,
that was weird.
yeah. Continuing along. Oryx going up for the ball, expecting a touch, but Renzo was patient with it. A
Oryx
bump from
being
Oryx.
very aggressive with bumps and demos.
Yeah, and we're following along with Oryx for the
Oh
first half of
wow,
this game. Oh my gosh! And Pumpkin Lad just kind of lets it go, and it goes in.
a big whiff by Anderson.
Yeah. All right. Good kickoff. Good rotation by Winsy to get to the kickoff. And Pumpkin up in the air for it. Winsy up for it again, but Phantom Zone gets to it first. Oryx gets a touch, pinches it up into the air. Ooh, a redirect from Winsy doesn't quite make it. Pumpkin Lad there to follow up. Oryx following up again. And the ball being reset to neutral territory for the players. Ooh, a great shot from Anderson University, but stopped by Winsy. All right. Some awkward jumping there from both teams for that defensive play for Anderson. We have a out of nowhere demo from Pumpkin Lad, who goes up to the ball, gets a touch on it, but doesn't quite get the angle he's looking for. Oryx puts it on the wall, but not quite in the goal. Pumpkin Lad gets a touch, but not in the net. Anderson passing the ball around here, but Oryx is able to clear it out back to midfield and into neutral territory. Winsy following up, putting the ball up, but Pumpkin Lad not quite able to get to it before Anderson. And now New Haven, oh, a double demo from New Haven leaves a very fast opportunity for New Haven to move, but a clear from Anderson keeps it on the defensive side for New Haven. Pumpkin Lad gets the touch and redirects it back to the midfield. Oryx goes up for the ball, but doesn't quite get the redirect he's looking for. Pumpkin Lad, with some of these shots just a little bit off from where he's aiming, it looks like. Just always a little bit to the left or to the right of the net. Um, Elmer, how are we feeling about Anderson's defensive play this game?
Anderson has been doing pretty well. Their rotations have been good, but the University of New Haven have been playing very aggressive. And I believe that the demos and bumps are throwing defensive up and securing gold. It's looking very good for the Haven game 1.
I agree. And moving into it, 30 seconds remaining in this first game. Oryx touches the ball, tries to get a flip reset for the shot on goal, but doesn't quite make it. Winsy trying to stop the ball from moving back onto New Haven's half. Pumpkin Lad diving right in for it. We have Oryx rotated back and waiting for the ball up. XD up to the back wall, double touch. Oh, and fortunately, Winsy is there to put it away. All right, we had almost a phenomenal double touch from Winsy, but it goes back off the crossbar and, from Oryx. Back off the crossbar and Winsy puts it away. All right, kickoff. Pumpkin Lad gets demoed by Phantom Zone, but I don't think there's a world where Anderson can take this round. Just looking to put the ball down. Or even looking to make a goal there. Winsy almost getting a shot on net. But we are going to finish round 1 with a game for New Haven. So, how do we feel about New Haven's offense this game? They seem to have been very aggressive with the demos this game, which is not a style that we see them playing particularly often.
Yes. So the University captain Oryx is very mechanic. He's very mechanical at the game. Honestly, all three are very mechanical at the. It's very impressive that they only win by such small margins like 2-1 or even 1-0. But I believe if they continue up with these demos, that they could definitely take these playoffs home with them.
All right, sounds good. Elmer, for this next round, I do need to step away for just a second. Please cover the play-by-play.
Copy that. So here we are starting off with game 2. Let's see if the University of New Haven continue to be aggressive with their demos and bumps. Full clear by Punky. Yep, and it looks like the University of New Haven. Sorry, a little bit of technical difficulty, but we are back now. Beautiful read by Pumpkin Lad. There goes Winsy. Pumpkin Lad tries to. Got it. Free touch for Winsy. Faking. Still playing with it. Beautiful air dribble. Is that pinched inside? No, barely hit right outside. Double tap. And what a save by Punk off the. And a beautiful play by Anderson. Beautiful delay by Pumpkin Lad. Beautiful 50 again by Pumpkin Lad. Winsy comes up. Dusted. Shot at net, but Oryx there. Another save by Pumpkin. Anderson going for a demo play, but Oryx able to dodge the demo. 50 by Oryx. Touch by Zone. Winsy up the wall. 50. Hits it again over one, but almost bumps the other. And Oryx past the win. Reader.
Fantastic shot from Winsy. Up. Oryx passes the ball up, and Winsy gets the touch and puts it away. Apologies for my delay. I am back. And we have Winzy on the kickoff. Puts a nice 50, and Oryx tries to get to it, but Phantom Zone gets there first. All right. Some back and forth, almost playing tennis here with the Anderson and New Haven squads. So Elmer, how are we feeling about the passing plays this game? It feels like New Haven's usually known for their passing plays, but they've been playing a little bit less in that style today.
So with their passing, it's been phenomenal. As you can see in that second goal, passed by Oryx, but Rocky with Demo definitely go for Demo, so they have to kind of tilt their car and to dodge Demo. Definitely full.
I see. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see how this plays out, but it seems like it's working for New Haven. It seems like Anderson's kind of struggling to deal with the demo-heavy style that we're seeing today, but they do manage to put a goal in. Speak of the devil, commentator's curse beware.
Commentator's curse.
Uh-huh. All right, we have Pumpkin Lad going up for the kickoff. With the rest of the New Haven squad going for boost. Winzy getting a nice touch on the ball. Pumpkin Lad taking the pass, but again, not really on target. Oh, and we have a Rule 1 in the net. We're going into 2v2s now, folks. All right. We're going to be watching here from the Pumpkin Lad camera in the net for a moment now. Watching as the most riveting part of Rocket League gameplay goes on. Winzy bringing the ball up, but gets stopped by the double defense from Anderson. The team's having to adapt to playing 2v2 with 1 minute remaining in game 2. All right, Winzy dribbling the ball up, but gets demoed by Anderson. Oryx taking a touch on the ball. All right, Winzy puts it up off the back wall. The touch doesn't put it in. Oh, the ball almost breaks the Rule 1, but doesn't quite make it. All right. And a shot from Winzy put away, stopped by Renzo. Winzy getting under the ball, trying to rotate back for defense, gets up and keeps it out of the net, puts it off the backboard. Renzo gets a touch. Winzy clears. Winzy going for that mid boost, gets to it, but Renzo gets to the ball first. All right. Winzy and Oryx double committing just a little bit to make sure that they can keep up this defense while their teammate is stuck in that Rule 1. Shifting to a little bit closer of like a shadow defense style than the traditional 3v3 rotating defense. But Pumpkin Lad finishes out game 2 in Rule 1 and gets the front slot there. A phenomenal game 2, frankly. I personally am a huge fan of Rule 1. And I think that this probably went about as good as it could have for New Haven.
Even though Pumpkin Lad for the final, I believe 2 minutes was in that Rule 1, he managed to get top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, which again is still very impressive for not having done anything for the entire second half of the game. All right, moving into game 3, we have Pumpkin Lad taking the kickoff. I know we don't see him often, but Rule 1s are always fun in Rocket League matches, especially with high-level players like these. Oryx up to the ball, taking the air dribble, gets a touch on it. Winzy gets the other touch, but doesn't put it on net. Pumpkin Lad passes across, but Anderson is there to intercept the ball. Winzy up, clears the ball back to Anderson's side. And Pumpkin Lad gets a touch, using the last of his boost to try and push the ball towards the net.
Another demo by Oryx. He's very aggressive today with the demo.
Yeah, I know. It seems very out of character for Oryx's normal style. But, I mean, like I said earlier, it seems like it's working for the New Haven squad. Seems that Anderson's defense isn't really prepared for the amount of aggressive plays that New Haven's making today. But they seem to be adapting quite a bit. Oryx tries to come off the ceiling, but doesn't manage to get to the ball before Anderson can get to it. Oh, ball bouncing right over one of Anderson's squad. Ball coming down and back on towards the New Haven half. Oryx going up for the wall, thinking that it's going to get a little bit higher than it does off of that first bounce. Putting the ball up, Oryx taking the ball downfield. Looks like they're going for a bump on Renzo there, but doesn't quite make what they're looking for. And gets stuck with an unfortunate landing. Ball moving all over the place, going back and forth and back and forth. Oryx up for the ball, flip reset, gets stopped by Phantom Zone. Pumpkin Lad gets a touch, but Braden seems to be there to stop it. All right, Oryx there for the stop. Braden sets the ball right in the middle, and Renzo takes the net. A good slower play from Anderson, a little bit less less fast paced and aggressive than the normal University of New Haven goals that we've seen today. But the Anderson goals have been coming in too, and a second one right off the kickoff, putting New Haven down 2-0.
These 2 goals have been very unlucky for that first. I believe it was Pumpkin Lad on the wall. He had to watch the pass on top of the wall, and he watched cross bottom.
Yeah, Pumpkin Lad up, puts the ball off the backboard, and Oryx is there to follow up and put it away. New Haven scoring right back to say, hey, this game is still going to be a close one. 2 goals back-to-back doesn't mean anything to us. All right, some circular passing from New Haven, for lack of a better term, with all 3 players in close proximity. Winsy up for the ball, puts it off, tries to put it off the backboard, but instead puts it off of Braden. And the ball gets cleared out, but stopped at the half by Oryx, and bounces and is put in by an own goal from Anderson. Let's if we can see how this one goes. Winsy puts it up, bounces it, and is touched by Braden trying to get behind it for a block, but unfortunately is not able to stop the forward momentum. All right. A good kickoff for New Haven. Oh, a great kickoff for New Haven. Scoring, saying, hey, that 2-0 lead you had, it's our lead now. 3 back-to-back goals for the University of New Haven, putting New Haven in a great spot.
I believe that these 5 goals have all come from it.
Yeah, within about a minute of the time clock.
I believe second 5 goals.
Yeah. All right. And we have, off the backboard once again. New Haven really liking that backboard today. A lot of shots on goal, but a lot more hitting the backboard. All right. And Anderson coming off the ceiling for it, but is stopped by Oryx. Oryx getting a nice touch, but Braden there to stop. And a little bit of bumping coming from Anderson. Ooh, and picks up that full boost, but immediately gets demoed there by Winsy. Oryx just lets the ball roll right in. 2-0. How about 4-2? And a hat trick for Oryx as well. Really decided that he didn't want to see this game go to a game 4, huh?
It's crazy. This is why they say in Rocket, don't forfeit, keep on playing.
Absolutely. Game's not over till it's over, right?
2-0
Bounce. Oh. A decent bump from Oryx there, but Pumpkin Lad just not able to get the angle he wants. Yeah, Pumpkin Lad going up for it. Oryx getting a nice touch off, but needing to circle back for more boost. A demo. Braden gets the touch. Pumpkin Lad goes up, but can't get under it. And the ball goes right over his head and is put away. All right. Winsy on the kickoff. And Oryx gets a demo, but not before Anderson can put the ball on New Haven's half of the field. Pumpkin Lad following the ball with these long air dribbles, but not really able to get the angles on him to put them on net. We've been seeing a lot of Pumpkin Lad playing very well defensively, but their offensive plays have been a little bit lacking. How do you feel about that?
It looks like the Oryx has stopped with the demos and the bumps. There's still a few out there, but not as
Hmm.
new. But I still believe that the
No, but I could.
a little biased.
Hmm. Apologies for the audience. Elmer cut out there for a minute, but I couldn't agree more with what you're saying about the passing plays versus the bumping and demo plays. Um, it really feels like it's a completely different team that we've watched in this game 3. And New Haven taking game 3 for a score of 3-0 in today's match. And I believe that will be all. But Elmer, you going back to your point about the switch from the bumping and demo plays versus the passing plays that we saw in game 3. Those game 3 passing plays were fantastic. It was like a switch flipped, and we went from seeing the very hyper aggressive bump and demo style of gameplay to this more passing and mechanics focused style. And it's interesting to see that New Haven's able to play both.
It's very good to be able to both. It's very versatile, like, to be able to play both from going aggressive from games 1 and 2, being not aggressive, playing defensive. Definitely threw off Anderson because they're expecting
Hmm.
going for defensive plays to get or win game 3 and take this home.
I agree. Well, thank you to everyone for watching. That is going to wrap up our coverage of the Varsity Rocket League team for today. I believe we will be seeing you, a different set of casters will be seeing you later tonight for Varsity Valorant at 9:15. So make sure you come back and watch live then. Thank you and have a great night.